said you got your first multifamily at 22.
Yeah, I mean, it looked.
How did you find it? How did you finance it?
Well, it's a lot of conversations, a lot of asking questions. You know, because there's parts of the picture.
And you weren't licensed at the time.
I was licensed.
Oh, you were licensed.
I had just gotten my license probably within that year, 6 months. But I wasn't the licensee. There was actually a licensee out of Weichert, which their office
who represented you.
Representing me there, and I chose to go that way because I was newer. But in all my future transactions, I represented myself, and that was also an important part of the process too. Was just this idea that if I'm going to be a real estate investor, which I don't know if I explained it to myself that way in the earliest kind of iteration, but it was that concept. If I was going to take control, then I wanted to have my license, because it was just this concept that no one would care as much as me. No one would want to know all the details. So I wanted to know all the details. And so I got my license to be able to represent myself through the process.
And what did that deal look like? I mean, was it you said a small multifamily?
Yeah, it was a multifamily. It was a 3-unit with a garage, detached garage. And the play was I was going to move in. I was going to live there and rent it out and then save for my next property. The way that we did the financing was FHA, which was favorable because of the low down payment. And then we were also able to do kind of like a seller assist, to the extent that FHA would let you do it, because sometimes they can be difficult with that. And that allowed me to, get into that property for very few dollars out of pocket. It wasn't quite the no down payment deal, but at the time, for what was probably about $180,000 deal, I was into it for fewer than $5,000 out of pocket.